Aloha guys, this is Scuba Chris. I'm going to show you how I get ready when I go out at night. This is all I'm going to have with my rod. I'm not sure what rod I'm going to take it, but I'm going to have an insulated pack. There you go. Main thing is booties right here. These are, in Hawaii we call them tabis, it's a Japanese name. After every time I use them, I WD-40 the zippers to make sure that it doesn't freeze up since I'm going salt water all the time. And I'm going to show you my 2-bucket system. Now my 2-bucket system, this is a great thing to use. I'm using a 5-gallon bucket at the bottom and a 3.5 inside. And this way I can actually double my storage. And because the 3.5 overlaps the 5 along the lips, my dry clothes will stay dry. Look at that. I'm gonna have, see that? I'm gonna have about that much room between the top part of this bucket and the bottom of the white one. See how it fits like that? It'll keep my dry clothes dry. Okay, what's inside this bucket? Very simple. I carry a lantern. I got a water container. This is just, what is this? This is a 1/3 of a gallon. At night, I don't need much because there's no sun. I'm not gonna be dehydrated. I only drink about half of that anyway, all right? I bring a lanyard line with some clips on it. Reason being is if I have to go to the bathroom, I'm gonna clip this bucket off, and right here, I have my TP. You may laugh, but you go out all night. Trust me, you're gonna need this, all right? Lantern is only when I have to do work. Now, when I catch fish and I want to clean it, I'm gonna use my knife, got my scaler, pliers, always have pliers. In here, I have all my whipping rigs, which is spin casting rigs for night use. Hooks and everything. Everything's all set. It's all pre-made, but I have extras. Kitchen shears. You know, so what I do, I'm gonna keep everything in the bucket like so. And I'll keep the light in there too. It makes the bucket glow blue. It's just enough light for me to see. That's perfect. And this bucket over here, if I get tired, I'll sit on the bucket upside down. And as you notice, I made a rod holder over here using PVC. See down the middle here? I got my studs in there, so I'll just sit down like that, put the rod in there, just hold on to it if I have to. Now, if I'm going for bigger fish, I'm going to take my bigger back harness here. This is insulated. It's also a flotation device, so if you get knocked over by the waves, you don't have to flounder around in the water. This will keep you from drowning. Okay, sometimes I'll take 2 rigs with me, and no matter if I take 1 or 2, I'm just going to use my fishing butlers. I'm going to attach my rods onto my bag so I don't have to hold on to them. I'm going to take rock spikes here, just put them upside down like this so it's not going to poke a hole at the bottom of the bag. Take 1 or 2 bells, that's it. Now I'm going to be fishing at night, so the fish I'll be catching, I'll use that as live bait, and I'll have rigs preset and I'll throw them in the water. So that depends if I want to go full on, otherwise I'm just going for bait. But normally, this is what I normally go in. I'm going to go in with my medium pack, which is an AO cooler pack, my 2 buckets, that's it. The only thing I'm going to have in my hand is holding on to the bucket, that's it. Right, this one handle will take care of both buckets. This will be on my back. I'm going to have my fishing butlers holding on to my 1 or 2 rods anyway, so I'm going in practically barehanded. Like I said, I'm just going to be holding on to this. Everything else should be in here. Okay, when you go whipping at night, everybody has their own set of rigs. My rig is I go down to a weight, from the main line to a weight, and from the weight it's going to have a swivel, it's going to go out to my leader. Okay, at night I usually go with very small hooks and light leaders, usually fluorocarbon. Now, when it comes down to leaders, it's up to you. Fluorocarbon or mono is good. Mainline, I still use my braid. You'll still need a delivery system. Now I'm going to show you what I like to use. I like to use lead eggs. Now that's pretty good standard. Gives me the distance I need because it's small, it's smaller density. It's gonna go farther, cast farther because less air resistance, right? But you can also try hammer bomb. I like the flashing hammer bombs. Now this is what a flashing hammer bomb looks like. Those flashing hammer bombs work pretty well if you have deep water up to shore, but a lot of the places I'll be going to is fairly shallow up to shore, so I want to get that extra distance, so I'm going to go with a lead egg. All right, so I'm going to show you what I do when I go out, how to prepare ahead of time, because right now during the daytime I'm preparing, I'm charging up batteries, I'm charging my cameras. I don't need any bait. I'm just going to need my glow grubs. I only use UV grubs when I go out at night. If you want, you can use glow flies. They're a little bit more expensive though. Now for whipping, which is spin casting, but over here we call it whipping, it helps to have a line dancer. Line dancer gives undulation through the line. Now, that's a line dancer. The line dancer here is pretty good. This is what I use, okay? It's gonna really give life to your desired lure. But this time I'll be using my Rapala Glow. I like my Rapala Glow if I'm going with the lead eggs. Now, this next segment is going to show how the Rapala Glow will work at night. Okay, it's late evening. These are CHL grubs. CHL stands for Completely Hooked Lures. These are UV grubs. It's a local company by Lanyard Yamamoto. These are my favorite grubs. I've done very well with these. This one here is called Oh Baby. It's an orange grub. When I go out day or night, I prefer grubs that are UV type of grubs, which means I can use it during the day, which will look like this, or I can use them at night. So later on, I'm going to come back out. I'm going to show you what this looks like under UV light. Okay, it's midnight. As you can see here, that's the UV light of the Rapala Charging Glow. Can't see it here, but look at that. What a difference. Now this is my utility lanyard. Batman may have a utility belt, but this is my utility lanyard. I have a portable light source, forceps for taking the hooks out, nail clipper, a large size nail clipper. So I put this around my neck, and it's so much easier instead of trying to grab like my bigger pliers or my bigger light. This is just for quick access. This is very important for me when I go out at night.